Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Mr. T coming at you from Portable 3. Actually, today I'm not in Portable 3. I am somewhere else in the school, but that's fine. You don't get to see my face, but you do get to hear my voice. And most importantly, you get to learn how to code. We're going to make a video game today. And this is a video game that you can challenge your friends with, but not only play a video game, I'm going to show you how to make the video game because I think that is really important. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with our cat. We're going to get rid of our cat. Oh, and by the way, I should have told you, if you want some other videos to go and check out, before you navigate away from this page, make sure you hit the subscribe button. All right? Really important. I am marching my way to 600 and would really appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel so that you can get more videos in the future. Not only subscribe, but hit on the playlist button, scroll down, view full playlist, and you will see some different coding activities that you can go check out. All right. Just 2 weeks ago, I made a book cover activity for Rover Story, and today we're going to make a video game. We're going to come over here to my cat, and we are not going to need this cat right now. So let's go ahead and get rid of the cat. We need to add a background. Okay, so I'm going to click right here and I'm going to add a background. I'm going to type in space because Rover Story is set on Mars, right? Now Mars is not gonna, there's no Mars backgrounds in here. So if you want to go and add your own background, you can very easily type in Mars, type in Google Images, and my internet's kind of slow, so you can go and find that afterward. But you can add pictures, but for today's activity, I'm going to type in space, and I'm going to take one of these backgrounds. Which one should I take? Let's grab this moon. You know what? Mars is red. I shouldn't use the moon because it's not red. Let's add one of these. Let's go with this one right here. Okay. Actually, I think I used that one before, so let's grab a different one. I think in my Rover Story book cover, I used that one. So let's grab this purple one right here. All right. Okay. So check this out. The first thing I want to do is I want to add we'll kill that. Let's add a line. The line is really important, and I'm going to explain why in a few minutes. So let's jump this up to 20 right now. I've clicked on line. All right. And if you need to pause me at any point, go ahead and pause me. That's fine. I won't be offended. I'm going to grab a color. Let's make it red. All right. Let's drop that there. That's pretty cool. So let's put our line right across the bottom. Whoops, you got to hold it. My bad. Like that. Boop. There we go. Oh, hold on a second. Undo that. I got to scroll down. See what I did? I didn't scroll down. Okay, let's scroll down to the bottom and let's put our line right at the bottom. And that should work right there. Okay, sweet. So we got our line. Okay, let's just make that line a little bit thicker. There we go. That line's important. Make sure you've got a colored line on the bottom. Okay? All right, sweet. So I've got my background. Now let's put some code in my background. Let's go here and we're going to add two variables. All right? We're going to add two variables. Let's start with our green flag block because that's important. And a variable. A variable is really important. I'm not going to go into detail right now as to what a variable is, but we're going to need to set a score and we're going to need to set a timer. Okay? So let's go to the first one and let's do score right there. And now you can see score popped up. Let's add a timer. Now I've got a timer. Check it out right here. You see that? I got a timer and I got a score button. Okay, or a score keeper and a timer. Okay, so let's go set. Here we go. We're going to set the score. When we start a game, we want to set the score to 0, right? So there you go. Every time I hit the green flag, the score resets to 0. And every time I hit the green flag, I want my timer. I'm going to do 30 seconds. Okay. So I want my timer to set to 30. So check this out. When I hit the green flag, you're going to see my timer set to 30. See that? Okay, so now I want to make a timer that counts down, and check out how I'm going to do this. This is pretty easy. We're going to get a repeat button. We'll put it over here. We're going to get a wait button, and we're going to get a change button. Change. And we're going to change the timer. Change my timer. See that? Repeat, wait, change timer by -1 second. Okay? So watch what this is going to do. Let me throw this in here. Okay, now let me just walk this through with you, okay? When I hit the green flag, I want to set the score to 0. I want to set my timer to 30, and then repeat 30 times. We're going to wait 1 second, decrease the timer. Now I'm saying decrease because I'm using a negative, right? If I have +1, that is increasing my timer, or increasing the, you can see I've got timer chosen here, right? I'm going to decrease the timer by 1. So let me show you this code. All right, let me throw that up there. Okay, now watch this. Let's make it really big. Okay, start at 30, wait 1 second, decrease. Well, if I'm waiting 1 second and I decrease, I'm going to go to 29. Wait 1 second, decrease, go to 28. Wait 27. Wait 26. And because I'm doing 1 second, after 30 repeats, that's going to equal 30 seconds. So what I've just done is I have made a timer that is going to reset 20 times. And when it gets to 0, or when I've done my 30 repeats, what am I going to do? I'm going to stop all. So check this out. I'm going to hit the green flag. Let's make it a lot bigger, okay? Hit the green flag and watch my timer. Drop, wait, decrease, wait, decrease, wait, decrease. And you can see that that timer goes all the way down to 0. And when it gets to 0, it's still counting. It is going to stop all, okay? I haven't touched my timer yet. I'm going to fiddle with my timer in a second. But this, my friends, right now, follow this code, and you have just made a timer that when it gets to 0, it stops. And that's it. Now check this out. Let's decrease my timer by 2. Let's do even numbers, okay? Watch this. 28, 26, 24, 22, 20. Positive. Now let's go up. Watch this. Let's go 30 seconds and watch the, oh no, oh gosh, no, I don't want to increase it by 30. Let's increase it by 1. Now my timer is going to increase. Watch. 1, 2, 3, 4. See what that does? So let's just keep this to -1, and that, my friends, is going to set a timer that decreases down to 0. And we have just made the first part of our game. Congratulations. Congratulations. Okay, let's write another code. Let's add an alien sprite. Let's go right here. Have alien? No, let's go space. Okay, what do I got? Who is going to be the main character of my video game? Should I use Ripley, Monet, Kieran, or a dog? Let's grab, I think Monet's kind of cool looking. Let's go with that. All right, so I've got Monet right here. Very good. Okay, so I need to make some controls for this little character. But let's make the character start in the middle. My character's huge. Character can't be that big. That's crazy big. That's kind of crazy small, right? Let's go 60. Okay, so my friend is going to start at the bottom, and I want my character to start in the middle. So let's see what we got. We've got 0 degrees down here. 0 should be in the middle. And what do we want to do? Let's go -110 right there. Let's make, yeah, -110 is fine. Remember your axes, right? Your x-axis goes left to right. your y-axis goes up and down. So do you see what I did? I set x to 0, which is right in the middle, right? And I want to set, instead of, well, let me show you, 0, 0 is going to be right in the middle, right? Well, if I want to move my character down along the y-axis, down to the bottom here, let's have my character go there. Let's go to 125. So let's have the character go 0 and 125. That means it's right in the middle, and it's starting in the, it's right in the middle up and down. Sorry, it's right in the middle left to right. Right here, it's left to right. And it is at the bottom and not in the middle up there. So let's go 0. There we go. So set your coordinates to negative 125, 0, and we're good to go. Okay? So let's go right over here. When I hit the green block right there, go to this coordinate, 0 and 125. Okay? Now, when I hit the right arrow, go check this out. This is pretty sweet. When the right arrow is clicked, go to the right or change X. Remember X and Y axes? So we're going to change X by 10. And my friends, when you hit the left arrow, left, change the X axes by negative 10. There we go. Check this out. Right arrow, left arrow. See that? Negative is to the left, positive is to the right. Negative, positive. And if I hold it, you can see flying back and forth, back and forth. Okay? Green flag, my character goes right to the middle. Or if I put it up here, green flag goes right to the middle. See my code right here? Green flag, go right to the middle. Timer starts up at the top. See that? And I can move left to right. There you go, my friends. You just made a video game controller. Congratulations. A right and left video game controller. Now, we've got to add a pretty fancy code. So make sure you follow along with me during this one, okay? We're going to go back here to space. I need to catch something. What do I want to catch? I'm going to catch some stars. I think stars are pretty cool. Okay? So I've got a star here. And what I want to do is I want my star is going to fall, boop, and I want my character to catch my star. So if my star is over here falling, I'm going to use the right and I'm going to catch it. Bump, and then my star is over here falling. I'm going to fly this guy over and I'm going to catch it over there. That's what I want to do. I want to catch these stars. Okay? So we're going to have our star. We want our star to start at the top, okay? So right up here. So what are the coordinates? Let's go 109 and 70. You can see right here, 109 and 70. Got that? So let's build our code. When the green flag is clicked, go to, well, let's just put it, well, let's go negative 137. I don't know, it's kind of random, but let's just go with that. And 166. Green flag. Boop. See my star? Actually, no, I don't want my star behind my score box. So let's put my star there. Okay, so make sure it's going to go 102 and 168. Let's go with that. All right, sweet. So check it out. We're going to put my star over here and my guy over here. And I'm going to go click. And my star flies all the way up here to the beginning. Okay, so that's where my star is going to start. I want my star to drop. So I'm using that y-axis, right? This is your y-axis, your up and down axes. So I want my star to fall. So we are going to change y right there. Change y by negative 8. Let's go with 8. So watch this. See my star? That's pretty cool. My star is falling down, 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 down to the bottom, okay? So my star is falling. Now, once my star gets to the bottom, I don't want my star to stay here. I want my star to go back up to the top. So hits the red line, back up to the top. Hits the red line, back up to the top. Now make sure, remember I told you, you got to put in that red line because you have to tell the star when it senses red, it flies back up to the top. Okay? So let's put in something called an if-then statement or an if-then block. Okay? This is important. So change -8, and then we're going to write a new code. Now watch this. This is called a sensing block. Touching, right here, see that? And we're going to stick this right here. Boop. So what I just did is that if the star is touching this red, we need to get the red. So we're going to grab this little eyedropper right here. See that? Red, purple, red. See how the ring just went red? So watch this. Click. Now, and then my color changed right here. You see that? So if touching red, then don't stay at the bottom. Go back up to the top. If touching red, go back up to the top. So we have to tell the star, if touching red, go to a random spot. Let's have it go to a random spot. Okay? I don't want it to go back to the exact same spot every time. That's not going to be very fun, right? It hits the red and then it flies over here. Hits the red, flies over here. And I'm not going to know where it's going. We want it to go to a random spot. So we're going to put in something called an operator block, which is really crazy, okay? Pick at random. See the X right here? Boop. Pick random between this corner and this corner. Well, what are those corner coordinates? Let's find out. I've got negative, let's go, oh, where did my star just go? Let's put my star over here. Okay, check this out. You can see I've got the number 225, and if I slide it over here, I'm now in the negative, right? See my x-axis right here? So I've got 1 there, and I'm sliding it over. You can see the numbers falling. Just follow along with me, okay? And the number goes there. So I want a number between this corner, which is minus 227, and this corner, somewhere along this top line. So I need to put in two numbers. I need to put in 240, which is the far corner, and minus 240. And what I just did is I said anywhere between this corner and this corner, I want it to go somewhere. And I want it to be right up at the very top. So now I'm looking at my y-axis, and let's make it the very top is 180. So anywhere between 240 and minus 240, and I want it to go up at the very top, which is 180. That is the coordinate. So please follow this code exactly. And then it's going to drop. So check this out. It's going to fall down to the bottom, and watch what happens when it hits the red. Check this out. It's going to go to a random spot. Ready, set, boom. It went back up to the top. Ready? Click, 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 click. Explosion. Boom. It goes to a random spot. Let's put it right here. It's coming down, 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 and boom. It's back up to a random spot. So it is going to hit the red, fly up to the top, and go to a random spot somewhere on this line. Okay, copy that code exactly. Okay, now let's put in a forever block. Watch this. This is pretty cool. Forever. And now what's going to happen is watch this. Booyah! Random spot. Random spot. Random spot. And now what I've done is I've set my forever block to just fly all over the screen and go to different spots every time. Click, we're done. That's awesome. Okay, now I've got the star flying all over the place. I want to use this little guy and I want to catch that star. So what we're going to do is we're going to repeat this. We're going to repeat this. Okay. So we're going to duplicate I shouldn't say repeat it. We're going to duplicate it. Boop, right there. Okay, we're going to put this back inside. And now I've got the exact same thing written twice. However, watch this. Not touching color, I want when I touch the star. So where's my sprite, my sensing block? When touching, boop. Wait, oh, yeah, that's right. When touching Monet, you know what? I don't want to call it Monet. I want to call it, let's change the name. How do we change the name again? What do we do? I don't remember how to change the name. Oh well, it's called Monet. Okay, so what it says is when touching Monet right here, when my star touches the character now, not the red line. This code right here touches the red line. This code touches the character. Okay, so pick a random spot on the line, and if Monet has caught the star, Monet deserves a point. So we're going to change the point, the score, by +1. And that, my friends, is pretty awesome. Watch, my timer is going to change and my score should change. Watch this. Ready? And go. Oh, hold on a second. What did I just do? Touching red. There we go. Okay. So it's dropping and I need to move around. I got to catch it. 1, 2. Oh, I missed it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, look at this. I'm a genius. And when it gets to 0, my timer should stop. And that stops. Stop all. Look at that. We just did it. We just made a game. That's so cool. I just got 11 points in 30 seconds. Good for me. Okay. So we have just created a code that has a star falling forever, or at least for 30 seconds, and it's got a character moving left to right to catch that star. So let's bring these two together. Boop. And now when I hit the green flag, my star is going to fall. Okay? We are geniuses. We are so smart. You know what? Let's make a second star just for fun. So let's go and duplicate right there. And now check this out. Look what I just did. I just duplicated my code. See? So now I've got 2 stars. Watch this. Stars going. Look at my stars. My stars are flying all over the place. I got 2 of them. So I got to go catch both of them now. Come on now. Let's go. Look at that. Oh man, we're so good. Okay, so there you go. You got to catch double the amount of stars. Don't put in like 10 stars because that's going to be so easy. Okay, everyone. Cool. So we've got our 2 stars, right? 2 stars. Even if I get rid of this one, I can double tap, duplicate, and I can make a new one, right? If you want to make 3 stars, just to make it even crazier, just double click, duplicate, and now, my friends, we've got 3 stars flying from the heavens, right? So you want to modify your game, tweak your game, you could add more stars just for fun. But I think 2 stars is cool. We're going to stick with that. Now, what we really need is something crazy. We need something to take away stars. We need something to avoid. All right? It could be an asteroid. It could be like an alien, right? Something that we have to run away with, that if we touch, we're going to lose points, and we don't want to lose points. So let's go find something to run away from. Over here, how about a rocket ship, right? You don't want to get hit by a rocket ship. That would not be cool. So my rocket ship, unfortunately, is ginormous. I mean, it's huge, right? So let's flip our rocket around. There we go. Okay. Rocket's going to be flying to Earth, and my rocket is enormous. So let's take that rocket down to 50. Okay. Now, this rocket is really cool looking, but it blends right in, doesn't it? Let's make something a little better. Let's change the color of it. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to fill, which is right here, this little paint bucket. And opposite of purple is, what is it? Blue is orange, purple is yellow. But we got lots of yellow stars already. So let's leave the yellow. Let's throw green on this rocket. How about we make, what do we want to make green? Let's make the wings green. And let's make, actually, let's undo that. Let's make the body green. That's kind of cool, right? So we got this flying rocket coming down to Earth. And if we touch that rocket, we're screwed. We're in trouble. And we don't want to do that. So what we're going to do is we are going to take this code right here. It's the exact same code, all right? Now check this out. If I hit my green flag, my rocket just stays right in the middle, right? I don't have a code for my rocket yet. So here's what we'll do. We're going to give the rocket the exact same code, and we're just going to drag it across. See how they're like dancing down at the bottom there? Okay, so let's come over to my rocket, and we're going to go bang, except we want to lose points, right? We want to lose points when we touch the rocket, so we're going to change our point value by 1 point, okay? And now, if we touch that rocket, we're going to lose 1 point. And if we grab the stars, we're going to gain a point. So let's try it. Let's test it out. All right. -1, -2. Oh, there's lots going on right now. Okay, negative, negative. Let's try and show you negative. Okay, 1. Good. Oh, man. I'm not very good at this. I keep sticking on 1, right? But see, every time I touch that rocket, I'm losing points. So you want to make sure you avoid that rocket so that you can accumulate as many points as possible. I think that is pretty cool. So what we've just done is we've created, now stay with me here, all right? We have created a timer. We have created a score. We have created 2 objects that, when touched, add points. And we have created a rocket that, when touched, lose points. All right? And we are making sure that our rocket does not get to the bottom and stay there, right? We've got this little guy right here is really important. If touching red, it flies back up to the top, but it's not going up and down. It's hitting the bottom, and it's going to a different spot, and it's going to a different spot. We've done lots of cool things in this game, and I'm really proud of it. I think it's a fun game. If you choose a background that does not have a color down at the bottom that is focused, you have to make sure that you have a color that is strong enough that when your star or when your object hits it, it pops back up to the top. All right? I'm going to show you a cheat background that you can use for another project. All right? Check this one out. Right here, this blue sky one, see that? This has a natural brown line at the bottom for dirt. Now, this is not going to help me because everything is just going to get stuck at the bottom, right? That's not cool. So you want to make sure that you are using a background that has a line at the bottom that can change color. It's really important. Okay, we're going to get rid of that. We're going to get rid of that. We're going to go right back. See, now it works, right? Because it's hitting the red. All right, cool. So my friends, we have a game. We've got a game that we can play here. I've already loaded this onto my website. You can go check it out. You go to Rover's story, and I've got the game right here. It's just coming up. It's just coming up. It's just coming up. Oh, by the way, teachers, thank you for all the coffees. I really appreciate it. It's a real blessing, and I appreciate your generosity. So thank you so much for those coffees. But here we go. We got a scratch game, and we can go left to right and try to accumulate as many points as possible. and I just think it's a lot of fun. So, students, I hope you enjoy the game. I really hope you enjoy coding. I hope you get inspired. I hope you get encouraged. I hope that this lights you up, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of Rover's story. Thank you so much for watching it. Please give me a thumbs up if the video was helpful. Teachers, give me a subscribe if the video was helpful and you're interested in more content. And now that my timer is done, I will sign off. Just saying thank you again. I really appreciate it. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care, everyone.